Hello guys, I thought I would do a video on my new Kindle Scribe that I've just bought. I'm a driving instructor and I normally use pen and paper to keep notes on my customers, on my learner drivers, and I decided that I would upgrade and kind of get with the times, and I thought this was a happy medium between notes on an iPad versus actual pen and paper. This kind of is a perfect crossover between the two. I went for the Kindle Scribe because I saw another driving instructor who had something called a Remarkable 2, which you may have heard before. Remarkable 2 is similar to this, or probably the same as this, but a lot more expensive. I think the driving instructor said it would cost about 400 and something pound, and then they do a subscription of £2.99 a month. I assume that would be for things like storing your files in the cloud, up in the sky somewhere, maybe. This Kindle Scribe that I managed to get off of eBay was £162 I managed to get it for. Brand new, from the box, with the pen. I had to buy this case separately. I think that was about £7. But it's a pretty good, solid case, which is nice, in a nice green colour, and it can fold in all sorts of manner of kind of positions, but I won't be using that. I'll just be kind of having it like a notepad. So yeah, Kindle Scribe, really cool. I think it's really useful. What you've got when you open it up, obviously you've got the inside of the case there nice and smooth, and you've got your pen just there. Now the pen, interestingly, feels just like a pen. It's kind of got a rubberized kind of texture, got the little Amazon's logo there, and it's on the end, it's got like a little nib. I don't know if you can see that very well, which feels like a pencil, weirdly enough, or a pen. So yeah, basically it stays in there, magnetic, which is good. It's got a charging point on the side there, and it's got an on-off button there. The good thing is, if you wanted it as a Kindle, you can obviously download all your books as and when you want them. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to keep my learner notes. So really cool. What you do, if you want to make some notes, you press this little notepad or notebook button just here, which opens up lots of tabs if you've already got some in. So I've got some learners there. And what you then do is you go to this little button up here and you press there, and it says, if you have a little look, it says create notebook or create folder. So if I wanted to create a new learner folder, I would create folder. I would then put in their name. So let's just say I put in their name. Okay, Sam. I'm going to create a folder, and it's alphabetical. I've set it up for alphabetical. So at the bottom there's Sam. I press on that. In that folder, I can then add metaphoric kind of pages. So again, I would just go to the plus button, press create notebook. It gives me lots of options with which one I would want. Do I want lines? Do I want lines with a line going down the side, and so on and so forth? You can see there's lots of options. I generally go for the blank one, and then I do create. So then what I can then do is I can then, put today's date at the top. I can put what my goal is for today. I can then put the good points, bad points. I can talk about bits and pieces. The learner can add details if they want to. But it's really useful. Down this side here, you can see there's some little icons. Basically, the one I use quite a lot is this one. And what it does, it gives you the option of choosing the pen, fountain pen, felt tip pen, or pencil, and then the thickness. Just here, you've got your markers, you've got fine, thin, medium, thick, heavy, and then you've got your rubber, which is that one there. And again, you could have different thicknesses. This one you can cut pieces and so on and so forth. And then the other bits I don't really use, to be honest. I just kind of do that and just have it as a blank page. You can have more than one page, so at the bottom there it says 1 of 1, and if you go like that, it says 2 of 2. And then so on and so on, and you get the gist. And basically you can have as many pages as you want. At the end of the driving lesson, once I've done what I need to do and the pupil's happy, what we do is we tap just on the screen somewhere. Got this little arrow, this little icon here. Okay, if we tap that, it pops open, share current page or share the entire notebook. Generally I share the current page, and what that does is it comes up with an option to put someone's email address in, and then what you do is I have to, this Kindle Scribe doesn't connect to the internet normally, so it's not got cellular, so it's not got 3G or 4G or 5G, it's only on Wi-Fi. So what I tend to do is I tend to hotspot it to my mobile phone. So as you can see, it's got the Wi-Fi because it's connected to my mobile phone. So once that's done, I tap there and then I can plug in the learner's email address and press send, and that then sends an email with an attachment to the pupil, and then they've got that for their reference. No more needs for bits of paper, progress booklets. It's all done on the Kindle Scribe, which I think is fantastic. All my notes are kept in one place, which I really like. It's quite, it feels quite good. It feels quite hefty, especially with the case on it. It feels like a proper product. It's not super light. I'd probably say that was about 300-400 grams in weight. It's got a nice solid case, which I bought, like I said. It's got like it's magnetic, so it closes nicely if I put the pen in properly. And I think if you dropped it, I think you'd be okay. I think, the corners would protect it quite nicely. So I'm not worried about just throwing it around in the car. That's okay. Whereas with no case, I think I'd be a bit worried it might get a bit scratched and whatnot. As you can see, there's no ports down there, and there's two little holes there. The top one's for the power and the bottom one's for the charging point. Nothing on the top and nothing on the side there. Okay. Overall, I'm not a techie kind of person, but I actually think this is a really good bit of kit. My pupils seem to love it. They're quite impressed when I pull it out. Oh, that's fancy, a bit technical. It's really simple. Overall, really enjoyed it. Glad I didn't buy the other one at £400 because £160 obviously a lot cheaper, and just dipping my toe in the water, so to speak. So yeah, that's my little review. I think the battery lasts probably a week or two. At the moment, if I have a look, it's on 22%, and I've had that about a week, so I reckon that would last a good week or two. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. Obviously there are other functions on here. You can see web browser and stuff like that, and like I said, you can download your books if you needed to or if you wanted to. I'm not going to because I've got no time, I'm just working. So if you like that review, please comment. All comments welcomed. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, that'd be great as well. And if I get any more bits of kit that I'm going to put use for driving lessons, I'll put it up on not on eBay, on YouTube for you guys to look at. Hopefully we'll see you on the next video, whenever that may be. See you again. Cheers.